Hey amigos, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Today I'm going to talk about powerful ways how you can start making faster progress when you're learning a language, when you're learning Spanish. Before I get into that, however, I want you to keep in mind that I send you a free newsletter every Sunday. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that every day I show up and basically teach you a new Spanish word. The end of the week, every Sunday, I send you a review, a recap of every word that we do for the week. If you want more information about that, I put all the links in the description below. Start by identifying words that are similar or almost the same in Spanish. Believe it or not, Spanish and English share similar words, right? It sounds crazy, but both languages come from Latin. So my suggestion for you is to start getting familiar with some of these words that are the same in English and Spanish. Words such as hospital, hospital, atención, attention, comprensión, comprehension. So before you start feeling more confident in speaking Spanish, I think it would be really helpful for you to first familiarize yourself with some of these cognate words. You need to force yourself to immerse, right? So forced immersion to learn Spanish. Best way that you can do this is identifying areas in your community, in your city, where you know you'll have to speak the language somehow. If you're more open to it, you can actually go to social events. Some of these can be a little intimidating, so I don't want you to do anything extreme. Instead, what I would suggest is start by going to a restaurant, maybe a Spanish or a Mexican restaurant in your community. You'll know that just by being there, because you have to order something in Spanish, even the fact that you're ordering these food names, that's already something that you should be looking to do, or you should be using in order to start practicing Spanish, right? It may seem simple, but it's actually very powerful to just make it a point to somehow, some way start using the language, even if it's just something as easy as ordering your favorite Spanish dish. 3, amigos. Tip number 3 is something I see all the time, and is the fact that we want to be perfect from day one, right? We don't want to make any mistakes. We are too proud to accept that we're just starting this new language and that we are supposed to make mistakes. I think the biggest hindrance we have is our pride, right? That comes in the way of making progress faster. This is why children learn so much faster than adults. It's not because they're smarter or because they're better at learning. It's because they don't really care. They're not as egocentric as adults, right? So I want you to drop all these pride, all the pride that you have, all this ego, and just start speaking. Stop worrying so much about grammar, rules, and conjugations. I think we have it backwards. Instead of focusing so much in the rules at the beginning, we just need to immerse as much as possible. Make it a point to speak, order something in Spanish, say hi to a native speaker. All these little actions that you do over time add up. But at the beginning, it's not about grammar rules or conjugations. It's just about you becoming comfortable, learning the basics first, and just enjoying yourself